or something.
My face says it all.
You don't look real happy, Chris. You don't look like you have a whole lot of confidence. Okay, now here's the deal. Here's the deal. I'm gonna go up there. I'm gonna say, take your marker, set, go. The first one, go!
Oh, man.
Get him, Joan! Get him, Joan! Come on, Chris! Come on, Chris! Come on, Chris! Come on, man, give him a raise! Chris!
Oh, man.
Look at the camera, John. Look at the camera.
Oh. Hi. I think I won. That's all.
Joan, do you have anything to say?
Yes.
What do you want to say to Chris? What do you want to say to Chris?
I beat you.
Chris, what do you got to say?
I said I'm a city boy. I don't know nothing about the mountains.
Joan, what do you have to say to Chris?
I said, let's take him on the concrete and see what he got. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Come to New York. Come to LA. We'll see what you got there, boy.
Joan, what do you got to say to Chris? Did you break him off?
I can't mess with this boy.
Did you break him off?
Every time I come out here, I get hurt. I get cut.
Did you shut him
I
down?
get wounds.
Joan, you ain't got nothing to say?
No.
It's like aging. All of us don't age at the same rate, which means that I'm like in my 56th year. So there are a lot of people who are in their 56th year, but we're not all 56 years old. Some of us are 85 years old, and some of us are in our 30s, even though, you know, chronologically we're 56, biologically, you know, is relative to how you feel, and you can slow the aging process down. When I first started this diet in 1972, I was not concerned with aging. People 22 years old are not thinking about an anti-aging diet. I did it to, you know, give me more energy and clarity because I was studying Kung Fu.
This is Raven. She was my first child. She's 11 years old now, and she has been a raw vegan for most of her life, vegan for all of her life, and she is a bit of a rebel, but she's very, very bright child. Always homeschools her siblings, loves to write and create, to play piano. She's a little entrepreneur. She always has little business schemes going, and she enjoys, the internet, building websites, surfing online, and she has always been very slender. She runs lean, and she has incredible amount of energy. She's stays up later than me and used to get up before me. She's just a really energetic girl. She's very mischievous. She likes a lot of action in her life. So if she's bored, we're gonna get some action in here. She'll instigate an uprising of her siblings or something along those lines to get things going and keep things interesting.
I feel like this is going to be the most powerful diet on the planet. There's no doubt in my mind that within the next 5 years you're going to see a whole slew of movies about raw food. Books are going to be coming out about raw food. It's just a logical step in the evolution of our collective consciousness that we're going to question our food. And when you really stop and think about raw food, it's not a fad. It becomes a way of life. Do you want your food